Hi guys, this is Cathy from whencathycolors and I'm back again to do another coloring tutorial, this time on the Manga Chameleon color cards. This pack has 16 different color cards with 8 designs, and what's great with this color card pack is that it comes with these guides, and each of these guides has a different color scheme for the different pages that you would find in it, and it comes with a useful guide on which colors were used for each one. They're really great to use as a guide, as a sort of color along, or if you wanted to get any ideas on what kind of colors would do well for each picture. So today I'll be working on the cat girl from this color card pack, and let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do is color her skin tone, and let's establish that the light source would be on this side, so everything here would be light, and everything on the back would be dark. So for her skin, I will be using NU4 Caramel, and I fused for around 5 to 6 seconds. And here I will be using the brush nib, and I do like using this nib more often because it's great for blending it out, and it usually avoids creating any streaks on the coloring page. Next up, for her hair, I will be using BV4 or Blue Violet. For this area, I am just fusing for around 5 to 6 seconds at a time, and just do little tiny up and down strokes for her hair to simulate the strands of her hair, and just move from left to right so that you can build up the color as it returns to its original shade. Using the same color for her hair, her tail, and her ears. Next up, for her eyes, I use an orange color, which is OR3 or tangerine. I use the bullet nib since it's a tiny space, and no need to fuse for this one. For her ribbons and belt, I will be using PK4 or Peony Pink. I've switched to the bullet nib for the tiny spaces, and I'll be fusing for only 1 to 2 seconds each since these are really tiny spaces. Then for the bells, I will be using YO3 or Warm Sunset, and just color it in without any fuse. Make sure to leave a tiny white space to indicate that there's a highlight on the ball. Then for her jumper, I'm thinking that it could be made out of denim or something, so I've chosen BL3 or sky blue to color it in. I'm back to using the bullet nib, and since this is larger area, I did fuse for around 5 to 6 seconds. For her sleeves, I want it to appear white, so I'm using a very light blue, which is BL2 or baby blue, and I did not fuse. I'm just using the pure color on all the parts where I want the shadows to fall. Lastly, let's do her boots, and I will be using BR5 or bark, and I fused for around 8 seconds. Next, I'd like to do and color in some of the little details. So for this one, I'll put in Peony Pink or PK4 for her ears. And then to add shadows for some of the pink areas, I'm gonna add a darker pink, which is PK2 or Dusky Rose. And I'm just gonna put and add them to the tiny details on the bows. For her suit, I'm adding a little bit more of the sky blue with no fuse, just to add some more shadows to her outfit. Then for her boots, just to bring it to life, I'm going to use NU4 or caramel and add a little bit to all the shadows where I want them to go. Then for her hair, I'm going to add a bit of PK2 or Dusky Rose, just to add a little bit of like interest for her hair. So the pink will show up as a little bit of purple on her blue hair. And then finally for the background, I do want to add a little bit of color to make her pop out of the page. So I chose to use OR3 Tangerine for the back, and I'll be doing it in little sections like this. I do fuse for around 10 seconds at a time so that I can get a nice long fuse, and just do small short strokes moving in towards the character. So here she is, our cat girl from the Manga Color Cards Pack by Chameleon Pens. And I really enjoy doing this tutorial with you guys. This is Cathy from When Cathy Colors, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!